present I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin Sell, and your chairman is Jack D.
Hello and welcome to I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue. We come to you from Ipswich, yes, known as England's most interesting town 600 years ago. In the 14th century, there were 2 leper hospitals located just outside Ipswich. To prevent the spread of disease, the lepers were forbidden from travelling into town, although, to be fair, it would have been virtually impossible for any of them to thumb a lift. Ipswich's best-known son is Cardinal Thomas Wolsey. Wolsey became so important in the country he was actually known as Henry VIII's right-hand man, which must have come in very handy between marriages. The association with Ipswich of Lord Kitchener of Khartoum is evident in the town as well, with local place names such as Khartoum Road, Omdurman Terrace, and of course the Wicks Bathroom and Kitchener Centre. Ipswich is home to the oldest church bells in the world, known as the Wolsey bells, which were cast in 1440 and whose chimes can be heard up to 5 miles away. And the town also produced the world's first commercially available lawnmower in 1902, powered by an internal combustion engine. It's this extraordinary world-beating double achievement which has ensured that no one in Ipswich has had a Sunday lion for over 500 years. Let's meet the teams. On my right, please welcome Andy Hamilton and Henning Vane. And on my left, Vicky Pepperdine and Ipswich resident Omid Jalili. And taking his place on the scoring desk next to me, please welcome our resident tree trunk in trunks, the immaculate Sven. Well, we start this week with a game to make Henning feel at home. It's called German Jokes. It's actually the second time we've tried this round on the show. Unfortunately, the last time we played it, Henning came out the loser. And sadly, if history has taught us anything, Henning, it won't be second time lucky for you. Well, many British people are inclined to believe the mistaken stereotype that Germans have no sense of humour. And to disprove this, Henning has brought along some of his favourite examples of German humour to share with us. So, Henning, if you'd be kind enough to start us off by telling a typical German joke, and I'll ask the others to share some of their favourites as well.
Thank you, Jack. How do you make a Venetian blind? You take pieces of slatted wood and join them together with cords.
How many Germans does it take to change a light bulb? Why would it take more than one? It is a simple procedure.
Andy.
2 nuns are taking a bath. One says, "Where's the soap?" And the other one says, "Having 2 nuns in one bath is very unhygienic."
I've got a nun one as well, actually. 2 nuns are riding a tandem along a cobbled street. One says, "I've never come this way before." And the other one says, "No, me neither. I normally use a vibrator."
What do you call a deer with no eyes? Very easy dinner for a large predator.
What do you call a man with a spade in his head? An ambulance.
What's black and white with red spots? A zebra about to be assassinated by multiple laser-sighted firearms.
Doctor, I keep thinking I'm a dog. Well, you're not. Next patient, please.
Why can't you hear a pterodactyl going to the toilet? Because it's considerate enough to urinate against the porcelain.
many elephants can you fit into a mini? It depends whether they are still alive or you have dismembered them.
Why did my grandfather cross the road? To occupy France.
Well, time for a musical round now, as I ask the teams to sing one song to the tune of another. It's a complicated round which bears some explanation. Try to imagine a song as being like the swamplands of the southeastern United States. The swamp itself represents the tune, while the numerous native alligators represent different lyrics. Thus, as one alligator or lyric is stealthily replaced in a swamp or tune by another alligator or lyric, so the tune of one song can be sung to the lyrics of another. Of course, when rogue alligators become a menace to homeowners, they are captured, bound in duct tape and relocated. During a trip to Florida, I was lucky enough to witness this happening. And it's certainly not that often that you see a prehistoric creature thrashing hopelessly about on the Keys. Which reminds me, at the piano, Colin Sell. Colin tells us in the 1980s he used to manage level 42, and to this day it's still the NCP's highest multi-storey car park. Start with you, Andy Hamilton. I'd like you to sing the words of Rasputin by Boney M to the tune of Danny Boy.
There lived a certain man in Russia long ago. He was big and strong, in his eyes a flaming glow. Most people looked at him with terror and with fear, but to Moscow chicks he was such a lovely dear. Rah, Rasputin, lover of the Russian queen. There was a cat that really was gone. Rasputin, Russia's greatest love machine. It was a shame how he carried on.
Okay, your turn now, Henning Wehn. I'd like you to sing the words of the German national anthem to the tune of This Old House by Shakin' Stevens.
Einigkeit und Recht und Freiheit für das deutsche Vaterland. Danach lasst uns alle streben, brüderlich mit Herz und Hand. Einigkeit und Recht und Freiheit sind des Glückes Unterpfand. Blühe im Glanze dieses Glückes, blühe deutsches Vaterland. Einigkeit und Recht und Freiheit für das deutsche Vaterland. Danach lasst uns alle streben, brüderlich mit Herz und Hand. Einigkeit und Recht und Freiheit sind des Glückes Unterpfand. Blühe im Glanze dieses Glückes, blühe deutsches Vaterland.
Thank you, Henning. Well, I must say I didn't expect the audience here to start goose-stepping, but that was really... Your turn now, Vicky Pepperdine. I'd like you to sing the words of Don't Ya by the Pussycat Dolls to the tune of Louis Armstrong's What a Wonderful World.
I know you like me. I know you do. That's why whenever I come around, she's all over you. And I know you want it. Somebody make some noise! It's easy to see. And in the back of your mind, I know that you should be on with me. Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me?
And finally, Ahmed Jalili, I'd like you to sing the words of Marvin Gaye's Sexual Healing to the tune of My Favourite Things from The Sound of Music.
Oh, baby, I'm hot, just like an oven. I need some loving, and baby, I can't hold it much longer. It's getting stronger and stronger. When I get that feeling, I want sexual healing. Sexual healing, oh baby, makes me feel so fine. Helps to relieve my mind. Sexual healing, baby, is good for me. Sexual healing.
Thank you, teams. Well, this next round has a medical theme. The teams will assume the role of doctors and patients suffering from an imaginary medical condition, and you can be our first patients, Andy and Henning. The identity of your mystery medical condition is now being displayed to the audience via the laser display screen. And for listeners at home, here's the mystery voice.
Andy and Henning think they're racehorses. Andy and Henning think they're racehorses.
Andy and Henning, you must outline your symptoms to doctors Vicky and Ahmed, and they'll be awarded points based on how accurately they're able to diagnose your condition. Off you go.
Come in. How can we help you?
Well, I think the crux of our problem is we're both extremely well bred, from very pure stock, and that makes us quite sort of nervy and highly strung.
Which is why I just kicked your receptionist.
Yeah, sorry about that. She came up behind him. We don't like that. The truth is, we've both grown up in a very toxic environment. I mean, we both suffered.
Yeah, we've both been groomed from a very early age.
Yeah. And our workplace environment is so hard. Oh, sorry, I've got a glimpse of a dog outside. We're very easily startled.
Which is why he just crept on your carpet.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, so you can put it on your roses.
I don't like my work, but I'm saddled with it.
Yeah. And they bully us. There is always someone on your back.
Usually a little Irishman, or that Italian git if you're good enough.
Yeah. They push us too hard. We're going to end up knackered.
Some days are horrible. I mean, take yesterday. Things were going terribly. I was having a mare.
Well, you were having lots of mares.
Someone left the gate open, so I thought...
And I keep getting flashbacks to Nam. Cheltenham. We just need help, Doctor.
That's right. I'll hope you'll be more sympathetic than the medical professionals that my brother saw. He turned up for his appointment with a twisted ankle and they shot him.
I think they think they're racehorses.
Very well done. Yes, exactly right. Absolutely spot on. Okay, your turn to be the patients, Vicky and Ahmed, and the identity of your mystery medical condition will now be displayed to the audience via the laser display board, while here again is the mystery voice for listeners at home.
Vicky and Ahmed think they're sewage. Vicky and Ahmed think they're sewage.
All right, so when you're ready, off you go.
Okay, come in. What seems to be the problem?
I hope this works, doctors. I don't think I've been successfully treated before.
Yeah. I mean, we're really unhealthy, and people don't have a good word to say about us, do they?
Yeah, my eyesight's not what it was, and I've told I've got floaters.
Floaters. I just feel constantly drained. And the thing is, actually, I've just been dumped. In fact, twice in quick succession, in fact.
Yeah, me too. I've been pumped and dumped. At the moment, I've got no direction. I'm just sort of, drifting and, bobbing along.
I mean, I've actually been discharged from work. And it was quite a senior role. And in fact, I've had quite a lot of big jobs over the years.
Yes, I was discharged too. I asked why. They said I was taking the piss. And,
It's making it much harder for us to enjoy our hobby. We love wild swimming. In the country's many lovely seas and rivers.
Yeah, I get into the river whenever I can.
Yeah.
Even when it's raining, especially when it's raining.
I mean, other swimmers complain about us being there, but I think they just keep their mouths shut.
And do you think your sewage pipes?
Sewage, yeah.
Yeah, sewage, yes.
Sewage. Well, the next game is called Complete Children's Rhymes. I have before me a selection of genuine but incomplete children's rhymes, which I'd like you to finish off for me, okay? Vicky, you can start. Can you finish this off? Hot cross buns, hot cross buns.
Oh, I've sat on the barbecue again.
Here's one for you to finish, Omid. Solomon Grundy, born on a Monday, christened on Tuesday, married on a Wednesday, took ill on Thursday, worse on Friday, died on Saturday, buried on Sunday. This is...
The Craig David song that never really took off.
One for you, Henning, now to finish. Georgie, Porgy, pudding and pie, kissed the girls and made them cry.
When the boys became abusive, he kissed them too, for he's inclusive.
Good. Andy, can you complete this one, please? Here is the church and here is the steeple. Open the door.
And here's the new Weatherspoons.
How about this one, Vicky? There was a crooked man, and he walked a crooked mile. He found a crooked sixpence against a crooked stile. He bought a crooked cat, which caught a crooked mouse, and they all...
lived together at number 10 Downing Street.
What about this one, Omid? There was a little girl, she had a little curl right in the middle of her forehead. When she was good, she was very, very good, but...
When she was Prime Minister, she was shit.
And another one for you, Henning. Can you complete this one? Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall.
The wall's design was incorrect. So he won 10 grand with claims direct.
Well, here's some for any of you to have a go at, okay? Tinker, tailor, soldier, sailor, rich man, poor man, beggar man.
Token woman.
And how about this one? Can anyone finish this one? The grand old Duke of York, he had 10,000 men.
At a pizza party in Woking, and he never went there again.
All right, here's another one for some of you to finish off. Rock-a-bye baby on the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock.
When the bow breaks, it'll all hit the deck, and that's going to show up on your DBS check.
And finally, can any of you finish this one off? Old Mother Hubbard went to the cupboard to give her poor dog a bone.
But when she bent over, Rover came over and gave her a bone of his own.
The next game is a musical one entitled Song Stoppers. In this round, panellists from each team will take it in turn to sing the opening line to a series of well-known songs, and it's the job of their teammate to answer each opening line in a manner likely to end the song altogether. You can start, Andy and Henning. Can we have your medley of first lines now, please?
I dreamed a dream in time gone by, when hope was high and life worth living.
And then you voted Brexit?
All my bags are packed and I'm ready to go.
Oh no, it's a text from British Airways.
War! Ha! Yeah. What is it good for?
I tell you, distracting voters from domestic problems.
It must have been lonely in my shadow to never have sunlight on your face.
Yeah, because you're so big and fat.
I could while away the hours conferring with the flowers.
And that's the problem with working from home.
I mean, why am I doing all the singing?
I would love to give it a go.
Okay.
Yeah, go on, Colin. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
Okay, so that's why I'm doing all the singing. Next one, Colin, quick. My boy Lollipop.
There's a very demeaning nickname for a penis.
You are the dancing queen, young and sweet, only 17.
Yeah, but let's not keep Emily Maitlis waiting, Your Royal Highness.
Okay, your turn now, Vicky and Omid.
Well,
I'm fine, thank you. You? I don't want to talk.
fine, I don't want to listen. Head and shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes.
At last, a dandruff shampoo for the very hairy.
Well, I'm the type of guy who will never settle down.
Swipe left. I heat up, I can't cool down.
I think that's the menopause.
Yes, it is!
You don't have to be beautiful to turn me on.
Why, no, you're a kettle. You were working as a waitress in a cocktail bar when I met you.
And now I'm working as a waiter.
You know that it would be untrue. You know that I would be a liar.
But I maintain no one briefed me that the letter, if not the spirit of the guidelines, was not being observed.
Well, it's very nearly the end of the show. Yes. There is just time to celebrate Ipswich's long history with a quick round of Mediaeval Song Book. Sven has a long association with the Horned Helmet, Sweden's premier Viking reenactment society, and thought he might have a crack at the top job after the retiring Viking chief announced he was open to offers from long-standing members. Sven says it was only after Eric Redbeard pulled out unexpectedly that he felt able to approach the boss and toss his own helmet in the ring. Is that the one Claire Balding sent in? I thought so. Anyway, teams, in this round, I'd like you, please, to suggest titles of songs likely to prove popular in medieval times. All right, you can start this one, Andy.
Cliff Richard classic. We're all going on a summer holy war.
Ahmed.
Itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot plague sores.
Henning.
Walking on the beaches, collecting all the leeches.
Vicky.
You were working in a fortress in a chainmail bra when I met you.
Dusty Springfield classic. I don't know what to do with my surf.
Uptown Monk.
There's a hole in my Beckett, dear Liza, dear Liza.
Sex and drugs and rock and roll. Sex and drugs and rock and roll. There you go.
Saxon.
I'll say it again.
Yeah.
Sex and drugs and rock and roll.
She loves ye verily, verily, verily.
Lipstick on your cholera.
I'll be your long-haired leper from Liverpool.
Bring your daughter to the hang-drawn quarter.
Pauper don't preach.
That's why the lady is a witch.
Come on, baby, knight my friar.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, as the talentless tattooist of time omits to inquire exactly how many E's there are in eternity, and the pissed-off patron of posterity books himself into the 12-week laser course of calamity, I notice it's the end of the show. So, from the teams, Sven, myself, and our audience here in Ipswich, it's goodbye. Goodbye.
Andy Hamilton, Henning Vane, Vicky Pappadine and Anna Jalili were being given silly things to do by Jack D, with Colin Sell setting some of them to music. The programme consultants were Fraser Steele and Stephen Dick, and the producer was John Naismith.
Presents I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin Sell, and your chairman is Humphrey Littleton.
Hello and welcome to a brand new, fresh-faced and dimple-cheeked series of I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue. Today we find ourselves amidst the ancient splendours of Buxton, an historic market town whose natural wonders include its several warm springs, popular with the Romans, its limestone caves, popular with the Victorians, and its Timbrook Tailor, popular with the Normans. That's Mr. and Mrs. Wallace Norman at 52 Cherry Orchard Drive, too. And if that were not ancient splendours enough, would you welcome on my left Barry Cryer and Graham Garden? And on my right, Willie Rushton and the Buxtonian himself, Tim Brooke Taylor. And to keep her paws on the scores, please welcome our delightful scorer, Samantha. Okay, right, our first round is entitled Double Feature and takes as its premise the poverty of the film industry in this country. Teams, I'd like you please to come up with some suggestions for new films made from the remains of two or more old ones. Graham, will you start, please?
Yes, they're going to combine Lethal Weapon with Lethal Weapon 2 and MASH to make Bangers and Mash.
Tim.
The makers of Tales of the Unexpected and Grimm's Fairy Tales have combined to produce The Recession Will Definitely Be Over by the End of the Year.
Barry.
Van Gogh and Nasty Habits, a new film called Nasty Goth. 2.
Willie.
A happy marriage of 3 coins in a fountain, half a sixpence and the 5 pennies, produces Robert Maxwell's Legacy.
Any more?
If they're going to remake Basic Instinct, combined with Sex, Lies and Videotape, and call it The Week in Westminster.
They're also going to combine I'm All Right, Jack with Lost Weekend and To Sir with Love. And they're going to call it All Right for the Weekend, sir.
They're going to put together The Wiz and Flash Gordon. That was quick.
It's got a pre-release, isn't it?
Okay, right.
They're doing a film of bread with Flora Robson and Derek Nimmo. They're going to call it a rather tasteless ham sandwich.
Right, at the end of that round, Tim Brooke Taylor has 63 and the others have yet to score. And now to a complicated round called One Song to the Tune of Another, in which team members are asked to sing the words of one song to the tune of another. That means they should sing the words of one song to the tune of another. Words of one, tune of another. Sing them. Takes some time to explain, but it's just as well to get the hang of it before we start. And as we're the guests of the Buxton International Festival of Music, it would be a wasted opportunity not to take advantage of the many world-class orchestras and accompanists currently performing. But what's one more wasted opportunity? So at the piano, here's Colin Sell. Graham, I want you to sing the words of Making Whoopee to the tune of the Blue Danube.
Another bride, another June, another sun, a honeymoon, another season, another reason for making whoopee. A lot of shoes, a lot of rice. The groom is nervous, he answers twice. It's really killing that he's so willing to make whoopee. Picture a little love nest down where the roses cling. Picture the same sweet love nest, think what a year can bring. He's washing dishes and baby clothes. He's so ambitious, he even sews.
Willie, your words are of Any Old Iron to the tune of Climb Every Mountain.
You won't notice it. Where's he going? Any old iron, any old iron, any old iron. Sing it, sister. An old iron pot, old iron cot, old iron bicycle, or anything you've got. An old iron plate, an old iron grate. Your mother used to fry one, and I'm going to give.
Barry, now you're going to sing the words of Elvis's Love Me Tender to the theme tune from The Archers.
Love me tender, love me sweet, never let me go. You have made my life complete, and I love you so. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. For my darling, I love you, and I always will.
Do you think a jacuzzi's viable, Caroline?
And finally, Tim, now you're going to sing the words of One Man Went to Mow to the tune of Je ne regrette rien.
Start again, Colin, maybe with a tune.
I thought you had.
One man went to mow. He went to mow a meadow. One man and his dog went to mow a meadow. Two men, they went to mow. They went to mow a meadow. Two men, one man and his dog went to mow a meadow. Three men, they went to mow a meadow. Trois hommes, deux hommes, et un chien. That's the end of my chanson.
Ready when you are, Colin.
The piano's caught fire.
Okay, we're going on to our next round now. It's entitled Sound Charades, and it's similar to the standard version in which players are expected to mime the titles of well-known films, plays, books, or TV programs. But in our version, panellists are permitted the use of their mouths. Right, well now, Tim and Willie, your charade is going up on our laser scoreboard. And And here's the mystery voice to tell you at home.
Noises off. Noises off.
Right, Tim and Willie, is it a book, a play, or what?
It's a play and
a film.
Yes.
How many words?
Two, to our knowledge.
Two words. Two words.
Okay, Barry and Graham.
Well, play and film.
Start guessing.
2 words.
Do you think they should start guessing after we've done it?
Yes, that's probably a good tip.
I'm just trying to hurry things along.
Okay, we're doing it. It's 2 words and it's a play and a film.
Starting now. And may I say, in conclusion, Mr. Chairman, yet my time in Buxton has not been wholly wasted. That's enough.
The end.
Okay, start guessing, Barry and Graham.
Gone with the Wind is more than 2 words, isn't it?
Not if you say it very
but
quickly.
It wasn't made long before this recording. No.
Is break in this title?
Oh, I've got it. It's Break Heart Pass.
No, it's not. Sadly.
No.
Not that in any order.
No.
2 words. Play and film. Noises off.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Yeah. Okay, incidentally, audience here in the hall, you can applaud if you think they're getting warm. Right, your turn to guess, Tim and Willie, but first of all, here's Barry and Graham's charade coming up on the laser scoreboard. And the mystery voice at home.
Fried green tomatoes at the Whistle Stop Cafe. Fried green tomatoes at the Whistle Stop Cafe.
What is it, Barry?
Just give us the name, that's all.
It's a film.
It's a film.
It's a film. And how many words are you going to say, aren't you? 8. Thank you, Graham.
8.
Large card. I mean laser display. Waiter. I see the menu, please.
Very well, sir.
I'll have that.
Are you sure, sir?
Yes.
Well, if you
What's
say
the matter
so,
with
sir.
it? What's the matter with it?
Well, we do have some red ones, sir. Boiled.
That's what I want.
All right, sir.
And be quick about it. I'm not staying here long.
No, not if you have that, you won't, sir, no.
The end.
Okay, Tim and Willie, guess who...
I think Willie's got it.
No.
But it's curable. Waiter, now he's on something...
I wrote a fish called Wanda here, and I realized 8 words certainly didn't cover that.
I've got to get away quickly. Or
I'm leaving.
Fast departure.
Fast departure, yes.
Fast departure.
Yes.
Now, we've got red ones, which implies there are other coloured ones, which could be... black, white, yellow, green. Oh, this is green tomatoes. At the
Full
something
title,
cafe.
please.
I don't think I've ever known
Full
the
title, please, exactly.
Greens.
something like Muriel Smith
I'm
has
leaving
green
cafe.
tomatoes at the leading fast at the Green Cafe.
In a moment.
Pathetic.
Two. Something and fried green tomatoes and get at the something quick getaway cafe. sad cafe.
A fish like Alice.
We'd like to give up at this stage.
We're being charitable.
We're hoping Robert Robinson will give us 2 points.
Anyway, I forgot to tell you, Tim, that you only have 30 seconds in which to guess. So you were out of time about a quarter of an hour ago. Tell him what it is, Barry.
Fried green tomatoes at the Whistle Stop Cafe.
What a surprise. Right. We're going to hurry on now with a certain amount of relief to a very demanding round entitled Cheddar Gorge, in which the teams are asked to construct a sentence by each of them uttering one word at a time, while taking care not to complete the sentence. In order to complicate it unnecessarily, I shall give each team member a word which they must attempt to include. Barry, here's your word. Astronaut. Willie, boomerang. Graham, spud you like. And Tim, disestablishmentarianism. Okay, Barry, will you start, please?
I start. He was
a disestablishmentarianism
freak.
And
nevertheless,
he
was
never
knowingly
under
sold
in
spud you like.
However,
the
boomerang
won't come
back, said
the Archbishop,
astronaut, Archbishop stroke astronaut.
Just a rumour.
He was a polymath. Wanted to be nearer to God.
And
well known
for
eating his
spud.
You
like in
any
other
available
yet
inconvenient
yet
accessible,
comma
vehicle.
Sounds like the end of the sentence.
Sounds like the end of the sentence.
Oh.
And he's on my team.
But
Nevertheless,
When?
discussing
Certain
matters
Never?
spoke
of.
That's the end of a sentence. Okay, right. In this next round, I'm going to furnish you teams with the first parts of well-known sayings which I'd like you to complete. Points will be deducted for correct answers. Now, Graham, here's your quote. If you want a thing done well,
leave it in the microwave overnight. Very true.
Tim, here's yours. In Xanadu did Kubla Khan a stately pleasured own decree.
But the council built a car park instead.
Barry, you can't make a silk purse out of.
An old washing up liquid bottle.
Willie, 15 men on a dead man's chest.
I always thought rugby football was dangerous.
Graham, frankly, my dear, I don't give a
discount.
Tim, some words of, resounding words of Nelson for you. England expects that every man will do his...
Flies up. Even if they've only got one arm, they still expect it.
Okay, Barry, Dr. Livingston, I presume.
No, Jeremy Beadle.
Willie, 'twas brillig and the slithy toves did gar and gimble in the wave.
John Cole, BBC News, Westminster.
Okay, let's hurry on to a round entitled Good News, Bad News. The good news is that I can finish it by doing this on my horn, and the bad news
on your
is...
horn.
Oh. And the bad news is that we have to play it at all. The rules are as follows. I'll ask someone from one team to announce a piece of good news. A member of the opposing team should then respond by giving the corresponding bad news. So, teams, we'll make it start, but lest you go on for too long, I'd remind you that Samantha's on the lookout and I've got the horn.
He looks such a nice old man.
Right, Barry...
They always do.
Okay, Barry, will you start with the good news?
Good news, we've signed up for Maastricht.
Bad news, the postcard actually says Miss Strict.
Good news, be fair, she gives French lessons.
Bad news, wrong again. The postcard says she gives fresh lemons. Actually, that's what it says.
Good news, don't knock it till you've tried it.
Bad news, I've tried it.
Good news, there's an EC Lemon Mountain.
Bad news, the French farmers have set fire to it.
Good news, crepe Suzette all round. Oh.
Well done.
Okay, jolly good. Right, Willie, you're going to start now.
Good news! Humph will be entertaining after the show tonight.
Bad news, pity he's waiting till then.
Good news, Samantha's performing with the band.
Bad news, at this moment.
Good news, you can hear her.
Bad news, no, that's the band.
Good news, they sound excited.
Bad news, that can't be the band.
The good news is that Hump's playing as well as he ever has.
Bad news, Hump's playing as well as he ever has.
As
Well.
if to prove it.
I'm not going to play anymore. No, I'm not.
Do you want your Kenny Ball back?
All right then. All right then. You can start another one, Tim, but watch it.
Good news. They're privatizing the railways.
Bad news, the public won't be allowed to travel on them.
Good news, you can travel with Richard Branson.
Bad news, in a balloon.
Good news, the balloons come in packets of 3. Oh, and with my mother present. Oh. Oh.
Your mother's present?
Well, it is Christmas now.
And now for a round entitled Just a Minim, which is, of course, based on the lively Radio 4 programme Moneybox. One team member should sing a song without repetition, deviation, hesitation, or repetition. A member of the opposing team may buzz to challenge, but if I uphold the challenge, the challenger takes over. You'll be accompanied on the piano by Colin Sell. Incidentally, in the last series, I revealed that Colin Sell was a member of a number of musical groups during the 60s and 70s, most of which went on to be quite well known after he'd left them. Several listeners, however, recall other groups with which Colin was associated. Amongst them are Emerson, Lake and Colin Sell, Fleetwood Cole, and an obscure Swedish group called KABBA. Anyway, the song is Tie a Yellow Ribbon Round the Old Oak Tree. Tie a yellow ribbon round the old oak tree. Okay, let's start with you, Tim.
Tie a yellow ribbon round the old oak tree. It's been 3 long years.
Challenge from Graham Barton.
Hesitation.
What, 3 long years?
3 long years, yeah.
And for that clever challenge, Graham, it earns you the right to continue the song now.
Oh, really? Do you still need want me if I don't see a ribbon round the old oak tree?
Oh, we've had a lot of ribbons. My buzzer's gone.
Challenge from Willie, and it hasn't gone.
We've had lots of ribbons.
Not from me, you haven't.
But yes, well,
Can't repeat what somebody else has.
No, we've had ribbon already.
What?
No, he didn't repeat ribbon.
Oh, I see.
Yes, but it's...
Or did he?
You can't... I've said ribbon or... Well, I said it. I certainly didn't sing it earlier.
What, before the show?
Over the last few years, I've
3 long years.
Yes, I've said it about my typewriter. Oh, the ribbon's gone again. I might not have said, oh, the yellow ribbon's gone again. Anyway, it's definitely hesitation by now.
Do you remember A Family at War?
Willie, carry on.
I'll stay on the bus. Forget about us. Put the blame on me. If I don't see a purple curtain round the old begonia.
Round.
Challenge from Barry.
Was there a repetition of round in there?
Yes.
And old, actually, which I didn't intend to say. I thought I was going to say ancient, but I forgot.
It's an interesting technical point that, really speaking, that's a successful challenge, and you should carry on, Barry, but in fact we've finished. Well, that's almost as much fun as anyone can handle for 1.5 hour. But before we go, I shall just introduce one final round, and this one's called Official Sponsor. Many theatrical and sporting events these days tend to feature the brand names of well-known consumables prominently displayed, and often in a manner that can be distracting for an audience. Luckily, this hasn't affected a show like I'm Sorry I Haven't a BMW. Teams, I'd like you please to suggest some titles of shows or events whose sponsors have been a little too overzealous in their advertising. And I'd like you to start, please. Willie, Golden, Churton, Rushton.
All right. How green was my Volvo?
Percival White and the Seven Dwarfs.
The Cotton Buds of May?
Alfred Hitchcock's Tesco. And his other big hit, North by NatWest.
Phantom of the Optrix. Reader's Digest presents the complete works of Shake. Such as Troilus and Selfridges and a comedy of Harrods.
A Reebok at bedtime.
Dulux and his amazing Technicolor undercoat.
ICI are also doing ICI Claudius.
Riot in Cell Block Preparation H.
Mothercare on Elm Street.
Top of the Cocoa Pops. With U2, with Bonio.
Well, teams, that really is all we have.
Trust House Fort Apache.
Debenhams Tell No Tales.
The Weather with John Tetley and Michael Fishfinger.
And Andrew Lloyd Webber's Ryvita.
Teams, I really do have to stop you now. Samantha's got the score, so that's all right. Join us again next week. In the meantime, goodbye from us all.
Tim Brooke-Taylor, Barry Cryer, Graham Garden and Willie Rushton were being given Silly Things to Do by Humphrey Littleton, with Colin Sell setting some of them to music. The programme was produced by John Naismith.
Well, it's fairly tricky to follow a programme like that, but I shall try.
We present I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin Sell and your chairman is Humphrey Littleton.
Hello and welcome to I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the show that's guaranteed to bring the hearse down. You join us today in the fine city of Birmingham. The town's industrial origins go back to the 14th century, when peasants, finding iron ore and coal deposits, started to experiment to produce hot smelting fires and to fashion basic farm tools. It was only after decades of failure they realized that iron doesn't burn and lumps of coal make lousy shovels. But they persevered, and eventually Birmingham expanded with the Industrial Revolution. Still little larger than a village in the 1790s, the population had grown by 1850 to nearly 250,000, thanks to the success of high-quality manufacturing and the failure of low-quality contraception. With the growth in production came a canal system so extensive that Birmingham is often described as the Venice of the North. History relates that when Canaletto was commissioned to paint the Renaissance splendor of the Grand Canal, Venice, he climbed from the Piazza San Marco onto the Bridge of Sighs and, admiring the Doge's palace, remarked, "Bloody hell, it looks just like Birmingham." We are today guests at Birmingham's Alexandra Theatre, where the newly refurbished stage accommodates lavish musical productions and attracts top shows from the West End. But the Alex enjoys a broad repertoire and doesn't only present big names guaranteeing box office success. Not by a long chalk. Let's meet the teams. They are, on my left, Barry Cryer and Graham Garden. On my right, Tim Brooke-Taylor and Jeremy Hardy. And a warm welcome, please, for our lovely scorer, the delightful Samantha. Okay, as the internet continues to grow, websites become ever more useful. In fact, websites and email have assumed such a prominence as the means to disseminate and share today's popular culture that very soon we won't need walls in public toilets at all.
Teams, I've commissioned a special internet literate game called Spot the Website, in which I'll ask you to share some of your favourite website and email addresses, past and present. And Tim, will you start, please?
O.J. Simpson. O.J. / escape.
Titanic at iceberg dash.
Bert at BBC 2F long stop.
EastEnders at cotton.
The Prostate Society. Desperate at WC4A / oh, and another slash.
Guardian. Slot, dick, backward slash.
Clinton at it, oh, don't stop.
Robert the Bruce at website.
Oh, yes, he did. Prince Charles. Charles at 50, Queen stop, no chance stop.
Trevor MacDonald at news.at.10.bong.
MFI at unfeasible price / bracket missing, return no chance.
Okay, the teams are going to sing for us now. The game is called One Song to the Tune of Another, a concept of such glaring simplicity it takes but a second to explain. Each player has in front of him a song sheet from which the music has been removed. This can be done by obscuring it with a felt-tip pen, but in fact we use Tipex. I say Tipex, but any good quality correction fluid will do. There are several reputable brands available at most office equipment shops and high street stationers. Although by the term high street, we really mean any retail site marketing fast-moving consumer goods. If they're out of stock and can't suggest an alternative local supplier, ask them to give you a mail order address. We, in fact, get ours from the 4th floor stationery cupboard. I say 4th floor, but every floor has one, except the 8th, of course, because that's where the canteen is. Now, teams, at this point, I know what you must be thinking. You must be thinking, where does the canteen manager get her Tipex from? Well, she doesn't need Tipex because her staff don't play one song to the tune of another. So, there you have it. The tunes to go with your song lyrics will be played at the piano by Colin Sell. Listeners may be interested to learn that Colin constantly receives notes from avid pop fans. Here's one. 2 extra bottles of Tizer, but no Vimto. Tim, we'll start with you. Will you please sing the words of Where Did You Get That Hat to the tune of Aled Jones's lovely Walking in the Air song?
Where did you get that hat? Where did you get that hat? Isn't it a nobby one and such a lovely song? I should like to have one, just the same as home. Wherever I go, they shout hello. Where did you get that?
You now, Jeremy, will you please sing the words of Great Balls of Fire to the tune of My Favourite Things?
You shake my nerves and you rattle my brain. Too much love drives a man insane.
You broke my will, but what a thrill. Goodness gracious, grateful the fire. I laughed at love 'cause I thought it was funny. You came along and moved me, honey. I've changed my mind, this love is fine. Goodness gracious. Kiss me, baby, I'm so good. Hold me, baby, well. I want to love you like a lover should. You're fine, so kind, I could tell this world that you're mine, 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 mine.
Graham, will you please sing the words of The Gas Man Cometh by Flanders and Swan to the tune of Elvis's The Wonder of You?
'Twas on a Monday morning. The gas man came to call. The gas tap wouldn't turn. I wasn't getting gas at all. He tore out all the skirting boards to try and find the main, and I had to call a carpenter to put them back again. 'Twas on a Tuesday morning. The carpenter came round. He hammered and he chiseled, and he said, look what I found. Your joists are full of dry rot, but I'll put it all to rights. Then he nailed right through a cable, and out went all the lights.
And finally, Barry, will you please sing the words of Windmill in Old Amsterdam to the tune of Land of Hope and Glory?
A mouse lived in a windmill in old Amsterdam. A windmill with a mouse in, and he wasn't grousing. He sang every morning, how lucky I am, living in a windmill in old Amsterdam. I saw a mouse where there on the stairs.
Okay, it's time we moved on. I've noticed that word games are all the rage these days, so I thought what a great idea it would be to play one on I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue. Or as it's known to lovers of anagrams, oily nuns have cats in with 2 E's and an R left over. And how true that is. Perhaps the most ingenious of these games is Richard Whiteley's marvellous Countdown show. As I tuned in the other day, the thought suddenly occurred to me that there ought to be a board game version of this with letters on small plastic tiles to be arranged to form words that score points based on difficulty and length. But what to call such a game? Well, the teams put their heads together and came up with a specially made-up original title to suit such a word game. So let's get on with the game of Cluedopoly and ladders. Or Scrabble, as it's sometimes known. Graham, we'll start with you. Can you make a word?
I've got to pick up some letters.
Yeah.
Shall we pick up
32, isn't it?
You're allowed. There's only one word on the board. Hit. Oh, I've got an S. Hits, plural. Oh, or I can make that too, yes. Hits. There we go. Pick up some more letters now.
Pick up some more.
Right, I've got Mau, so I get a double word score, don't I?
Yes. I've got AWORD. Is that a word?
We'll allow that one, I think.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, blank, 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 blank.
Tell us what the dirty words are.
Blank. That's the Tory manifesto.
Let's get in the bag here. Somebody put down laugh. I'll turn that into slaughterhouse.
Yeah. Got a triple in there.
I've got a piece of lead piping.
I thought you were just pleased to see me.
Okay, the teams are now going to play the game that takes its name from Cheddar Gorge, just one of many food-related place names with interesting stories. Not far from here is Spaghetti Junction, so called because in winter months the council employs men to throw on a powder that makes the whole place smell of dry catsick. And then there's the Greek city of Marathon, which once lent its name to a popular chocolate bar, before the town reverted to its original ancient Macedonian name of Snickersopolis. As everyone will have guessed, the object of Cheddar Gorge is for each player to utter a single word in turn to form a sentence, but without ever completing that sentence. If I judge that a full stop has been reached, you'll hear this. This week's subject is a weather forecast. And will you start, please, Tim?
Tomorrow,
there
will
be
a
warm,
scattered,
and
yet
even,
tempered,
sort of
a
hurricane
coming
in
from
Halesowen
in
the
way
of
a
warm
yet
windy
hurricane
yet
also
George
and
Mildred
Sarah. You remember Mildred Sarah?
It's Sarah.
My first wife.
Dogger
dot
rising
slash
later,
which is
the
blustery
and
yet
the
pert
and
strangely
perennial
conundrum
which we
find
in
Richard of
slash
later,
although
some
of
my
relations
have
been
snowed.
Is that some druggy reference?
Under
Which
the
Cleaners
have
found
the
snowplow
which
mercy hump, mercy.
places
I'd like to bring this game to an end, but my horn has atrophied. It's time now for a round of chat-up lines. It's becoming ever more difficult for singles to find love these days, and many look to unlikely places in the hope of meeting a partner. All-night supermarkets have recently become a popular haunt for desperate, lonely types, particularly between household cleansers and refuse sacks in aisle 12 of Aylesbury Tesco's, between midnight and 2:30 on Fridays. Or so I'm told. Thanks for the tip, Tim. Spotting a potential partner in a store is all very well, but there is still the question of a suitable opening line. Graham tells us he's often propositioned with the gambit, "I didn't recognize you in colour." While Barry makes many new friends following the line, "Come with us while we have a look in your bag." Politicians are especially troubled in this area, team, so I'd like you please to suggest chat-up lines that might suit MPs, parliamentarians, and the like. Jeremy, you start.
Would the Right Honourable Lady agree?
Haven't I seen you round the Commons? Which Common was it?
My name's Robin Cook. Where are you going?
I'm Black Rod, and I've got the keys to the whip's office.
I have an opening for a researcher.
I suppose losing my deposit's out of the question.
How would you like to spend an evening with a standing member?
Mind if I poll you?
Would you like to come out with me, Minister?
Eyes to the right, nose to the left. What a pretty face.
It's a joint like this doing in a sun like yours.
Get your ermine, you've pulled.
It's high time we played Radio Through the Keyhole. Despite what might be inferred from the name, this doesn't involve shoving a wireless set through a small hole. Although anyone who's met the controller of Radio 4 recently must have been sorely tempted. This is in fact a cunningly adapted version of the hit TV show where Lloyd Grossman roots around someone's house giving clues while a panel of experts make wild guesses as to what language he's using. Obviously, the radio version can't have cameras snooping around people's homes, so instead I've had 2 cubicles mocked up exactly to replicate celebrity houses. And I can promise you, teams, absolutely no expense has been spent. Tim and Jeremy, I'd like you to be the first to visit the cubicle. And while you make your way there, the name of your mystery celebrity will be transmitted to the audience via the laser display board. And for listeners at home, here's the mystery voice.
Jeffrey Archer. Jeffrey Archer.
Okay, Tim and Jeremy, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Start your description now, please.
Well, the first thing that strikes is this Oxford University scarf with the price tag still on. Clearly unworn. Also on the side here, interesting, a platform ticket.
Really? Oh, and look, it's in a brown envelope.
Totally styleless.
Oh, what's this here? Spot remover.
Apply to back only. Certainly a fascinating book collection.
Lots of books.
Tracing paper inside some of them, rather strange.
Okay, Barry and Graham, start.
Well, a wealth of clues there.
Radio 4 springs to mind. Radio 4 soap.
Yes, a rural epic.
Ambridge. Are we getting warm? Not Ambridge, no.
I think
So not the
positively
Archers.
frigid.
Not the Archers, no.
Maybe one of the Archers.
Maybe one.
Not Schuler. Is it Lord Archer?
Yes. Yes, in a manner of speaking. Yes, correct.
Right, your turn, Graham and Barry. Would you please enter your cubicle now? And the identity of your mystery celebrity is now being broadcast on the laser display. And here again is the mystery voice for listeners at home.
Geoffrey Boycott. Geoffrey Boycott.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. We can. In a very interesting room here. Yes, Lloyd. It's uncanny, isn't it? It's quite a long room. It's about 22 yards long. Yes, that's right. Oh, look, a little wax statue of Freddie Truman. Oh, yeah. Handy place to keep the pins. There's a desk here, a lot of paperwork. Well, big pile of P45s. Look at this, Graham. What? Panama hat. Good God. Very large, isn't it? It's huge. Oh, come over. Look, mind yourself, Barry, you could trip over that. Well, whoever it is, they've written a book. Look. First edition, 10,000 copies, and here they all are. Who would live in a house like this?
We reckon it's Geoffrey Boycott.
Well, it's almost the end of the show, but there's just time to squeeze in a round of Pensioners' Song Book. Samantha is off to help the elderly gentleman who's moving to a home from the flat beneath hers. She was always popping in to make sure everything was okay down below. And as a result, he became a surprisingly firm friend. She says it's a shame she couldn't have known him longer. So while she's away, I'll ask the teams to suggest song titles to suit an audience of pensioners and senior citizens. Graham, will you start, please?
You say tomatoes and I say,
Another one bites the crust.
We're all going on a saga holiday. Stairlift to heaven.
Hit me with your walking stick.
The hippie replacement. Wide-eyed and legless with hot chocolate.
I'm forever Bloyd Bubbles.
Twist and gout.
I heard it through the deaf aid.
I'm putting in my top set.
Papa's got a brand new bag.
You've lost that loving feeling by the Arthritis Brothers. Hey, you're adorable. Hey. Baby, will you light the fire? I'm staying alive.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as the red, red robin of time goes bob, bob, bobbing under the snowplow of destiny, and the sage and onion stuffing mixture of fate is rammed up the eternally unfrozen turkey of damnation, I notice it's time to go. So from the teams, Samantha and myself, and the fine folk of Birmingham, it's goodbye.
Tim Brooke-Taylor, Barry Cryer, Graham Garden and Jeremy Hardy were being given Silly Things to Do by Humphrey Littleton, with Colin Sell setting some of them to music. The programme consultant was Ian Pattinson and the producer was John Naismith.
We present I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin Sell and your chairman is Humphrey Littleton.
Hello and welcome to I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue. You join us at the Pavilion Theatre amidst the southern coastal splendour of Bournemouth. The town's origins can be traced to one Lewis Tregonwell, who built the first house here in 1810 as a retirement home. He planted the famous pine trees of the area for their scent, which was believed to cure various diseases. However, the habit of tree sniffing has lately fallen out of fashion with the advent of the pine fresh toilet duck. In Bournemouth's early years, shops were banned, and tradesmen had to call from Poole or Christchurch. It was only thanks to the townsfolk's exceptionally acute sense of hearing that anyone ever heard them at all. It wasn't until 1941 that Bournemouth came to the world's attention, when the course of World War II was changed for good, after the Japanese made the mistake of bombing Poole Harbour. The Dorset coast is also famous for its sedimentary deposits dating from the Eocene age, and the curious still come here in search of fossils and even obscure little-known dinosaurs. Let's meet the teams. Please welcome on my left, Graham Garden and Barry Cryer. And on my right, Tim Brooke-Taylor and Sandy Toxvig. And settling down on my left hand, please welcome our scorer, the delightful Samantha. Okay, we might as well get on with it. We start with a round called Dumbing Up, which is intended to reverse the inexorable move towards down-market TV and radio programs. Okay, teams, I'd like your suggestions, please, for TV and radio shows that might be made more upmarket or intellectually challenging. And Graham, will you start, please?
Who wants to be a Molière?
Tim.
The bill is now the invoice.
Sandy.
Animal Hospital becomes Bupa Pets.
Bruce's The Price is Immaterial.
Doctor Whom? Goodness gracious moi.
Scooby-Doo, Therefore I Am.
Tinky Winky, Dipsy, Lala and Edgar Allan Poe.
The Archbishop of Dibley.
Channel 4, Racine from Newmarket.
Through the keyhole at one's other home.
Ready, steady, ask cook to start dinner now. Watchdog without Anne Robinson.
They think it's Range Rover.
Repeats of the goodies.
Okay, well, after that flood of invention, The teams are going to sing for us now in a round called One Song to the Tune of Another. Now, I can see from their look of puzzlement that the teams are anxious to know exactly what in blue blazes this could be all about. Well, it's actually not nearly as complicated as it sounds, teams. You might like to think of your tune as a house, and the words as the interior decor, which of course can be changed. A sort of musical version of changing rooms, if you will. That's where two couples swap houses and redecorate them in the style of a Dutch brothel or Bombay public toilet. Now, I know what you're thinking, teams. Thank goodness that's all sorted out, except he's forgotten to explain where Handy Andy comes into this. Well, we don't need a Handy Andy banging away on his own in the background trying to destroy a perfectly good piece of furniture. Not when we have Colin Sell at the piano. We'll start with you, Barry. Would you please sing the words of Lou Reed's Walk on the Wild Side to the tune of Putting on the Ritz?
Holly came from Miami, FLA, hitchhiked away across the USA. Plucked her eyebrows on the way, shaved her legs, and then he was. She said, hey, babe, take a walk on the wild side. Said, hey, honey, take a walk on the wild side. And the colored girls go do, 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 do.
It's you now, Graham. Would you please sing the words of Bob Marley's I Shot the Sheriff to the tune of the Skater's Waltz?
I shot the sheriff, but I did not shoot the deputy. All round in my hometown they're trying to track me down. They say they want to bring me in guilty for the killing of a deputy, for the life of a deputy. But I say I shot the sheriff, but I swear it was in self-defense. I shot the sheriff, and they say it's a capital offense. Sheriff John Brown always hated me for what I don't know every time that I plant a seed.
Sandy, now, would you please sing the words of Madonna's Hanky Panky to the tune of Lily Marley?
Some girls they like candy and others like to grind. I'll settle for the back of your hands or am I behind? Treat me like I'm a bad girl, even when I'm being good to you. I don't want you to thank me, look to spank me, just spank me. Some guys like to sweet talk, others they like to tease. Tie my hands behind my back and I'm in ecstasy. Don't sober me with kisses. I can get that from my sister.
Finally, Tim, would you please sing the words of the Goodies' funky Gibbon song to the tune of Hey Jude?
We're the Goodies, how do you do? We've just been down to the zoo. We saw a monkey in a cage
doing a dance that could be the rage. It's not hard, so let's all do the funky gibbon. Do the funky gibbon. We are here to show you how. Funky gibbon. You were fantastic, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, thank you there to Colin Sell, without whose talent on the piano we seem to have managed for the last 12 years. Right, we have a game with a difference now. This is where the teams say things that are totally unfunny. And the thing that's different about it is that they're doing it deliberately. It's called straight face and shouldn't be confused with the similar game called straight fake, which involves sticking pins into a group photo of the shadow cabinet, the winner being the player that picks out Michael Portillo. Okay, teams, I'd like you to exchange random words on a subject of my choosing. Anyone eliciting even the slightest titter from our audience will be disqualified. This week's subject is things that women keep in their handbags. Okay, teams, I'd like you to utter your humour-free words in turn, please, starting with you, Tim.
Tissues.
Razor.
Batteries.
Lipstick.
A fisherman's friend.
That's 2 words.
It's one object.
You know your own business best.
Show business is mine.
Your secret is safe with me. Purse.
Moist.
Titter. I heard a titter there.
Oh, please.
You?
Oh, yeah. No, over there.
Over there.
Oh.
Sorry, Barry. Goodbye.
We're supposed to be bonding.
He's turned into Anne Robinson.
Well, okay, who wants to go next?
Moist towelettes.
You just did that to excite me, didn't you?
Yes. It's worked.
Yes.
Great.
Saxophone.
Scissors.
Crampons. What? She could be a mountaineer.
My phone number.
Wait a minute. I heard a titter from my right here.
That was Tim.
It was Tim tittering.
It was Tim. Yeah. Oh, I've got lost now. Whoever's word that was.
That was
right.
Tim's word. He's out.
You're out, Tim. Sorry.
We're going for a walk later,
Are we carrying on?
You carry on, Sandy, if you like.
Okay. Shetland pony. A little one.
Stable.
Everything.
I heard a titter from Tim, so you're both out. I won. Right, our next game is called Unoriginal Innovations and is inspired by the Innovations Catalogue. We all get mountains of this junk mail delivered daily, offering page upon page of products of interest only to the weak-willed and gullible. Personally, I remain totally unaffected by them. Thanks, at last, that is, to my handy solar-powered all-in-one catalogue shredder and composter. But these catalogues got me to wondering how older inventions might have been sold by the magic of the mail-order catalogue, and I'd like the teams to share some of their favourites with us. Sandy, will you start, please?
How many times have you accidentally put out a burning cigarette on one of your children? Who hasn't stubbed out a cigar on a passing domestic pet? End burnt infant and singed moggy misery with the ashtray. Like all great ideas, the genius lies in the simplicity of this device. It's a tray which catches ash. Order now before emphysema stops you being able to.
Graham.
No more tangled flex worries. Is your hairdryer flex in a tangle? Is it getting frayed and dangerous? Time to get a cable-free, hand-operated towel.
Tim.
Worried your baby is sleeping or not? No longer, thanks to Alexander Graham Bell's amazing new telephone. If you're on holiday in America, for example, you can keep in touch with your baby at all times. One cry and you immediately board the Queen Mary and bingo, 5 days later is your cribside. Your personal number is 2. Want to know more? Ring 1.
Barry.
The toilet roll. New from Thomas Crapper and Son. Crapper's Delight. Accessorise your water closet. No more dock leaves. No more asking the man next door if he's got 2 5s for a 10. That's all behind you, as is new Crapper's Delight. We put our business in your hands and vice versa. Ivor Trump of Staines writes, before discovering your product, I was so desperate I nearly shot myself. That's from The Guardian. Experts agree it's the #1 product, the Royce of rolls. Try Crapper's Delight.
Right, teams, I'd like now to introduce a wonderful old Victorian parlour game called Squeak, Piggy, Squeak.
Oh, great.
That we loved to watch the servants playing when I was a lad. So, let's now return to that innocent age when young boys in cloth caps bowled wooden hoops along with a stick. Finely dressed gentlemen presented crinolined ladies with flowers in the street, and smiling chocolate box soldiers had their limbs blown off in the Crimea. As I recall, Jenkins the butler would blindfold himself, get into a plastic bag, stick an orange... Oh, sorry. No. I'll read that one again. Jenkins the butler would blindfold himself, and when he'd located one of the domestics by touch alone, would endeavour to sit on their lap with the aid of a cushion. Once sat there, he would pinch the poor woman before shouting, "Squeak, piggy, squeak." He would then attempt to identify the squealers simply by the sound of their squeal. And what fun it was. Right, teams, I shall essay the role of Jenkins for this one, and you will be the servants.
'Twas ever thus.
I shall now blindfold myself before feeling my way into each of your respective laps. When I give the command, "Squeak, piggy, squeak," I'd like the person on whose lap I'm sitting to squeal like a pig. Right, teams, my blindfold is now securely on. Are you ready? Then here I come. For the benefit of listeners at home, I've just located my first lap and I'm mounting it now, so... Whoever you are, squeak, piggy, squeak. I know this one. That's you, Tim, isn't it?
No, Humph, I'm over here.
Barry.
No, I'm behind you.
Graham?
No, not me.
Surely it's not Sandy.
No, sorry, I'd gone to the shops for a minute.
Well, who is it then?
Humph, I think you're sitting on the pig.
Of course. Well, that was a lot harder than I thought. Let's move on now to a brand new game called...
Get that pig out of here.
It's a brand new game called Pick and Mixfords, which is all about removal firms and house moves. Did you get that? Did you understand that? I'm trying to ignore a titter from the end of the row here.
Sorry, I was thinking how glad I was I went to university.
In case you didn't catch that, this is a brand new game called Pick and Mixfords, which is all about removal firms and house moves. Now, Tim and Barry might be at something of an advantage in this one, as they ran a small removals firm during a short lull in work between 1968 and last Thursday. In this round, one team assumes the role of removals men, delivering furniture and other belongings which they should describe. The other team will be nosy neighbours who try to identify who the new homeowner might be. OK, Barry and Graham, you can be the removal